zoning.
No, no. I'm talking about zoning, whether they are in the wetland, they are in the proper wetland.
They are in the proposed. It is not, those people, all settlers there are not well-to-do families. They are all those families who are actually originally local people who used to work in fields, etc. So not that they are large tracts of land. They are hardly between 200 to 50 square meters. That's some protection.
I was here today to express my appreciation and support for the draft notification of the Maimore Lake as a wetland under the wetland rules. I put forth my points primarily in the ecological and environmental point of view, that conservation of this lake as a wetland is very important for us to mitigate the threats of climate change and sea level rise and other natural disasters that are on the anvil. I also pointed out several international studies that have been conducted, which show that parts of Vasco town, especially in the town area, will be submerged in water by the year 2100. That is another 60-70 years from now. So I pointed out that conservation of this lake is very important to mitigate these threats. I also pointed out that this is important for water quality regulation, because there are a lot of drinking water wells along the periphery of the Maimolim Lake in town Bangor, which the water quality has been deteriorating over a period of time. And if the lake gets cleaned up and the water gets cleaned up, automatically the quality of drinking water in these natural drinking water wells which are there, they will also improve. Lastly, what I pointed out was that yes, there is a issue of a concern of the property owners along the periphery of the lake, that there will be restriction on the development in their properties. So what I suggested to the grievance committee to communicate or to recommend to the wetlands authority that they should look at classification of wetlands in Goa at least, because just like how we have in CRZ, they should have a classification of wetlands where urban wetlands are looked at differently and rural wetlands in pristine areas are looked at differently. Maimolim Lake, mind you, there is already very dense population and dense development along the zone of influence and along the periphery. So you cannot, it cannot be a one size fits all, because the wetland rules are applicable to the whole of India. You cannot have one size to fit the whole of the country. So one has to make exceptions. In the past, the central government has given a very sympathetic, taken a very sympathetic view with regard to Goa's problems. We have seen it in the amendment made to the CRZ notification. We have seen it in the amendment made to the Forest Act, where now some small-scale development is permitted in private forest areas. So therefore, I suggested that a similar effort ought to be made by the Wetlands Authority with the central government and get some kind of a relief for the development along the peripheral, or that is the zone, area of influence of the urban wetlands in Goa. Some states have their own wetland laws. For example, I gave the instance of West Bengal, I gave the instance of Kerala, I gave the example of Manipur, which have got their own wetland acts. So I suggested that in line, keeping in mind the provisions of the wetland rules, the state government of Goa could consider enacting such a law exclusively for urban wetlands in the state of Goa, which is also another way, in addition to classification of wetlands for Goa. This could also be another way to provide relief to the people living in the vicinity of the wetland.
सध्या हियरिंग बरें जालां, शांतीकायेन जालां. आज MLA बी आसलेलो, सगळ्या लोकांनी बरे भाशेन शांतीकायेन आपलें हियरिंग दिलां. सगळें सांगलां आपलें दूख कितें आहा तें सांगलां. आनी डॉक्टर प्रदीप बरो शांतीकायेन ताणें घेयला हें हियरिंग. डॉक्टर प्रदीपान वेटलँडाचो डॉक्टर आसा प्रदीप, ताणें बरें हें शांतीकायेन हियरिंग घेयलां. म्हाका दिसता आउटकम बरो येतलो. आमकां इतलेंच सांगपा जाय की एग्रीकल्चर परमिटेड म्हणटा तो, wetland and agriculture permit जायना. Wetland is a wetland. Agriculture is agriculture. Agriculture and wetland and agriculture रोवपा जायना, शेत रोवपा जायना, कितें पीक काडपा जायना. उदकान केस पीक काडटा तूं. आनी एकूच म्हजी मागणी आहा आमच्या वेटलँड ऑथॉरिटी कडेन, डॉक्टर प्रदीपा कडेन, की आमकां रेल्वेचे तो नाला ब्लॉक केला रिस्टोर, तो आमकां तें ओपन करून दिवचो, उदक वयचें आनी तशें स्वेज ती बंद करची आनी आमकां आमचें शेत पोतें रिस्टोर करून दिवचें. रिस्टोर मागीर पोतें चालू करून आमकां जाय खुशेन आमी शेत रोयतले. हांव शेतकार, आमकां शेत रोवपा जाय कित्याक आतां सरकार शेताक बरो हें दिता बरो शेतकाऱ्यांक फुडें वच म्हणटा आमी फुडें वयतले कित्याक आमकां ही 97 हे सगळें प्रॉब्लम जाला रेल्वे लागून जाला म्हगे डॅडी लेटर बी केलोलें सगळें रेल्वेक आनी ते स्वेज येवपा नेवीचो नेवी येयली 1990 तेंचो चली स्वेज नेवीची येवपा लागली ताका लागून प्रॉब्लम जाला आमकां सरकाराचें कांय प्रॉब्लम ना सरकाराचें आमकां कांय आड उलयनाय पूण आमकां आमचें शेत रिस्टोर करून दिया हांव सीएमाक मागता सीएम बरो मनीस तो आमकां दिसता हें शेत रिस्टोर करून दितलो
आयज हांव म्हज्या क्लायंटाचे बिहाफ हांव अपियर जालो बिफोर द ग्रीवन्सीस कमिटी ऑफ द गोवा वेटलँड्स अथॉरिटी आनी आमी 2 इश्यूज कमिटीचे फुडल्यान आमी दवरले फर्स्टली इज वी रिफर टू दी NIA report itself it says that the Maimone lake is 60% fallow land and only 13% if I'm not wrong water body and therefore it does not come within the definition of wetland under the wetland rules because the wetland rules say that paddy field is exempted from being a wetland. So what I showed was through survey plans आम्ही दाखवले की मायमोणे लेक वेटलँड न्ही इट इज अ पॅडी फील्ड कित्याक सर्वे प्लॅनाचेर आसा की दे वर the strips, the paddy strips were there and it is not a part of the wetland. Now what the committee told me is that this study was conducted recently and in the last 10 years, therefore they could not appreciate this evidence. So I put this before them because if Maimone Lake is determined and is declared as a wetland, it affects my right to use my property and which is also my human right to use the property the way I want to use my property, the way I want to use it.
Constitutional right.
Yes. So therefore I have put this before the committee and I hope that they take due cognizance of it and at least appreciate that argument and make sure that Maimone is not declared as a wetland because along with me many others also will be affected by this declaration.
So will it be easy for construction if
See, about the construction, what happens is that once it is a wetland, okay, just like how in CRZ you are not allowed to develop within a certain buffer zone. Same thing will happen in a wetland also. So that is why what is going to happen is when it is not a wetland in the first place, how can you restrict me from using my property the way I want to use it? So this is the main concern that I had that I put before the committee, and I hope they will give some. They told me that they would refer my grievance to the authority. So I hope to present this before the authority as well.
This is the water body.
काय झालं आता हे वेटलँड आतांचे नोटिफिकेशन येयल्लें एक ड्राफ्ट नोटिफिकेशन येयल्लें लास्ट इयर 23 September 2023 नोटिफिकेशन येयल्लें wherein the entire Maimole stretch was declared as a wetland. When I say the Maimole stretch, meaning right from Tatkole धरून Maimole धरून right up to Tanya Hotel, entire thing was declared as a wetland. तो एक हे जाल्लो आनी तेजे उपरांत बफर झोनूय आहलो 50 मीटर बफर झोन. तर हितून अफेक्टेड कोण जाले अफेक्टेड जाले जे फार्मर आहले कोमदाद ऑल्सो वॉज अ पार्टी कोमदाद जे शेत ओन द फिल्ड्स टेनंट्स आहले एग्रीकल्चरल टेनंट्स आहले तितूनय थोडे प्रायवेट टेनंट्स प्रायवेट म्हळ्यार प्रायवेट फील्ड ओनर्सूय आहले आनी दे वॉज द बफर लँड बफर ऑफ 50 meters that was marked on the plan. In that if you see Maimole around that field सगळ्यांची घरां आहे इन द बफर सगळ्यांची घरां आहे मेनी हाऊसेस आर देर एक्झिस्टिंग आणि थोडे जे लँड ओनर आहे थोडे आहे भाटकार आहे जे तेमी घरां बांदून आहे म्हणजे तेमचे जागे आहे पूण तेमी अजूनही बांदून सो विथ दॅट नोटिफिकेशन वॉट हॅपन वॉज देर वॉज अ काइंड ऑफ इन पीपल्स माइंड obviously when you read the notification survey numbers were put and it was as far as this wetland is concerned the buffer area landowners they were fear there was a fear obviously fear will be there कित्याक तुझो जागो तो थोड्यांनी घेयला some people own it ancestral it's ancestral land so that was one part and then came the other part of the farmers. Now there's the issue of also the ODP. If you see the ODP that is there, ODP shows one part as a water body, one part as a field. Now the entire thing has been shown as a wetland. Per se, I was the councillor of that area. Even my plots are there. My own personal जागे personal my family plots are there over there. I'm actually, as far as this is concerned, wetland. Everybody, nobody is saying they are against the wetland. Even I am not against the wetland. I support the wetland. In fact, the first meeting that took place in my place, where the MLA came, Daji came over to with the biodiversity people. We sat together. He explained what he was looking at. We had our reservations. What was our reservation? एक reservation ये आणले की बाबा लोकांचे कितें? What about the people? What about the farmers? So he gave an assurance that as far as farmers are concerned, they will be allowed to continue with their farming activities. As far as the landowners are concerned, their land rights will always remain. But my basic thing is, and I have already put it across to him again now when I was sitting with, and we were sitting with the biodiversity people, जे लोकांचे जागे आहे तेमकां earlier as per TCP permission, TCP rules, आता जरी तर S1 zone, माझो plot S1 zone. So I should be permitted to construct as of that date, 23rd September, whatever the rules permitted me, I should be allowed. Because my plot has always been there in existence. The fact that I did not build on my plot, that's not my fault. Maybe I didn't have the money, so many people didn't have the money. थोड्याची घरां आहेत, तेमकां वयर बांदपा जाय, तेमकांय अलाव करपा जाय. MLA has promised, even the biodiversity, they have said, board, Dr. Pradeep is there, he's also said he's going to put all these suggestions on the top. Coming to the, as far as the farmlands are concerned, the farmers part. If you look at the ODP, one part is there, which is the Maimole part this side, where from the Kabristan right up to Datkode. In the ODP, it is shown as a water body. There is a particular part over here which is shown as a farm, meaning from Tanya Hotel right up to the Kabristan. There also people have come, they've put in their objection saying that that is a paddy field. How can you show a paddy field as a wetland? Of course, they've given their justification saying that NIO had done their survey. But there are people who are in the zone of influence, who are in the buffer. They are also having a problem. They म्हणटाय बाबा हे field तुम्ही जरी तर दाखोवपाक शकता paddy field जाल्यार आमी हितून फसले. So there are lots of issues. I hope things get sorted out. Everybody's put their suggestions, everybody's put their observations. Earlier people had put their suggestions. Today is the public grievances. They've taken the people's whatever suggestions people have. It's going to come up again tomorrow. But per se, most of the people, nobody is against the wetland. Even I am not against the wetland. But only thing is, people should not suffer, farmers should not suffer, landowners should not suffer.
There should be more clarity.
Clarity is required. आता तेमी म्हणला जे बफर आहा ते 50/5 कोत्तले अशें म्हणला. That happens, very good. As far as the farmers are concerned, if it was basically why farmers cannot, तेमी फार्मिंग कित्याक करपा जायना? नेवी आसलेले, नेवीन वाट लायली, मांगरांतले फार्माचे नेवीन वाट लायली, रेल्वेन वाट लायल्या. That has to be rectified. If that is rectified, farmer जे आहे they can start farming again. And one thing that they have promised is they'll allow the farmers to continue with their farming, which I think is a good thing.
So as
But
long as the
in the
grievance
present
is-
situation with water filled up, can they do farming? That's another question. So that water that is filled up has to be dried up. That is important. So hopefully everything gets sorted out in the interest of everybody concerned, whether it's the people. And we also have to look at it that as far as the environment is concerned, it's important. So we have to look ahead, we have to look at the future.
It is not those people, all settlers there are not well-to-do families. They are all those families who are actually originally local people who used to work in fields, etc. So not that they have large land. They are hardly between 200 and 250 square meters. That's some protection. Sir, how single dwelling? Then it's almost as a notification. They have to be allowed construction as per the existing rules and regulations. Yes. No restrictions as today, as of the date of the final notification. I'm not even saying that 10 years down the line, you look at those 10 years down the line. I'm saying as of today, whatever is applicable.
Said two sets of people who have two different influences. So one is the set of people one is the set of people who are the agricultural tenants. So these people have been cultivating fields over there since their forefathers. They've been declared, statutorily declared as agricultural tenants of those paddy fields. So we say that our rights, our privileges, our recognized rights and privileges have to be protected. So we are saying that as far as we are concerned, our agricultural tenanted paddy fields have been so shown as paddy fields, green areas, agriculture, not only in the ODP of Vasco but also in the land use register and the land use map of Vasco. So there is no question of suddenly making it a wetland. To suddenly come and impose a wetland where there is actually no wetland existing is something that we do not agree with. Our second grievance is that we know that where is this wetland coming from? This wetland of our agricultural declaration of wetland of our agricultural tenanted fields is coming from the fact that there is some stagnant water lying in those areas throughout the year. Now one should consider where the stagnant water comes from. The stagnant water comes because of the central railways, the southwestern central railways. They have been constructing and indulging in unabated constructions on the periphery of these agricultural tenanted fields, and whatever construction, demolition, debris, waste, etc. is being dumped in those paddy fields, and over the years they are being dumped. And so what has happened is this dumping has led to a blockage of the sluice gate, blockage of all the passages, blockage of all the openings. So where is the ingress and the outgress of water going to happen? How is the inflow and outflow of the water going to be regulated with such blockage? So we have requested that instead of declaring those agricultural tenanted fields as wetland, today the most urgent need of the government, which we have gone to the courts, we have gone to various authorities, including the Chief Minister and all the other authorities. We are saying that instead of just picking this green area and just declaring it as a wetland because you feel some funds are going to come and by virtue of those funds you will be in a better position to look after it. So we are saying, why not the authorities have all the mechanisms, all the gadgets, everything within their at their disposal to clean up the place. They can follow the law, book the offenders, the perpetrators of these blockages. The Goa Pollution Control Board has got all the powers to clear the construction and demolition waste. So we're saying clear those fields and make it cultivable to us. Now, merely just picking up that agriculture and just throwing it and declaring it as a wetland, how does it help anyone? So of course the authority has said that we will protect their rights as agricultures and we will agricultural tenants and we will allow them to do agricultural activities in that particular area. But my humble request is today, before even thrusting a wetland upon the people, you first make it cultivable and then see whether there is actually water existing there or not. And they will be surprised to know that once it is made cultivable by removing of all the dirt, stagnation, etc., etc., it will be wonderfully be a place where you can cultivate. It will be back to being a paddy field. All the vegetation that is there, which is of course I have also also told the authorities that even the vegetation that is there is not at all, it does not comply with the ingredients under the Wetland Conservation Act. It does not have the peculiarities of the marine vegetation. These are all vegetation that just grows wild because that place is inundated with rubbish. So the second part of grievances is there are certain peculiar circumstances because apparently because it is an urban wetland, not a pristine wetland but an urban wetland, they have reduced the zone of influence, and today the zone of influence is only about 5 meters around the notified wetland. But even in that 5 meters, there are a lot of people who have vacant plots, they have bought the plots with their hard-earned money. So we have only asked for some consideration and concessions for these people, because if you see all these people who are living within the 5 meters of the zone of influence or the buffer zone, whatever you call it, are not people who are who have land elsewhere, who are rich, they are the people who have been locally working as tradesmen with odd jobs, etc. They cannot afford. So to have special consideration for these kind of people, and also that those having constructions already should be able to construct in the future as per the existing construction and development rules and regulations. Also we have requested that the regulated activities in the zone of influence or the buffer zone have to give special concessions to these people, considering that it is an urban wetland. So these are all basic things that we have discussed.
बरें करूं म्हणटा डॉक्टर प्रदीप शर्मा ताका हांवें एक ताका एक रिक्वेस्ट तांकां फॉरवर्ड केल्ली मेल केल्ली तांकां की ही ग्रिव्हन्स सेलाची हियरिंग जी आसा ती वास्कोन दवरची जेणे करून आमच्या वास्कोच्या लोकांक आनी खंय तरी वचून म्हणजे पणजे वच नाल्यार तेंचे आनी खंय जाग्याचेर वचून करपाक मातशी डिफिकल्टी जावपाची सो पयले खातीर हांव तांचें देव बरें करूं म्हणटा तितून भितर वास्कोच्या आमदारांनी आमकां ती हांगासर हियरिंग दवरपा लागून तोय तेंच्यांनी हेल्प केल्ली आसा सो फस्ट थींग हांव तेजें देव बरें करूं म्हणटा जशें तुमचे कडेन फेडरीक आमचो संदेश म्हाका केली तो उलयल्लो आसा बेसिकली वेटलँडाचो एक प्रपोजल वेटलँड करचो म्हणून आमचे बायोडायवर्सिटी मॅनेजमेंट कमिटीचो सुद्दां आसलेलो इन द इयर 2020 इन द मंथ ऑफ ऑक्टोबर आमची जेन्ना बायोडायवर्सिटी कमिटी आसली तेंच्यांनी सुद्दां हो प्रपोजल आमी त्या टायमाचेर फॉरवर्ड केल्लो आनी जे मायमोळेम लेक ऑन द ओडीपी जी मायमोळेम लेक आसा ती लेक वेटलँड करची म्हणून आमी एक रिक्वेस्ट केली आता NIOचो रिपोर्ट येयल्या उपरांत तेंच्यांनी जी आतां प्लेस दोनी जे मायमोळेम फिल्ड्स एज वेल एज मायमोळेम लेक जी आयडेंटिफाय केल्ली आसा तेज्या लागून ते जे लँड आमचे ओनर्स म्हणटा थंय कितें आसा झोन ऑफ इन्फ्लुएन्स म्हणजे वेटलँड एरिया आहा तितून भितरले जे आमचे फार्मर आसूं न्ही किंवा लँड ओनर आसूं न्ही तशेंच बफर जे आहा 50 मिटर तितून भितर एक्जिस्टींग घरां आसूं न्ही किंवा लँड तेचेले लँड ओनर आसूं न्ही तेंचे इश्यूज कितें आहा तांकां आयज बरी पेशंट हियरिंग आमचे डॉक्टर दोतोर तेंच्यांनी दिल्ली आसा वास्कोचो आमदार स्वताहून आपूण आयज ह्या ग्रिव्हन्स सेलाचे हियरिंगाक स्वता आपूण बसलो ते आयकपा खातीर तें एक पळोवंक बरें दिसलें की लोकांचे जे इश्यूज आहा ते आयकपाक आमदार रेडी आसा म्हणून तो हांगा बसलेलो सुद्दां आसा सो ओवरऑल पळोवपाक गेले जाल्यार एक पेशंट हियरिंग दिल्ली आसा फक्त आमची बायोडायवर्सिटी जी कमिटी आसा तेजे तर्फे म्हाजी फक्त एक रिक्वेस्ट हांवें ऑलरेडी तांकां फॉरवर्ड केल्ली आसा सो थ्रू मिडिया ऑल्सो आय वॉन्ट टू से की जे लोकांची एक्जिस्टींग घरां आहा तांकां ती रिपेर करपाक दिवची जे लोकांचे जागे आसा बफरान ते तांकां हांचे रुल्स एक्जिस्टींग रुल्सा प्रमाणे MPDA आनी सगळें तेंचें कितें आहा त्या प्रमाणे तांकां फुडें वचून परमिशनां दिवची ती कंस्ट्रक्ट करपा लागून जे FIR तांकां मेळटा तांकां FIR तेंचे दिवचे जे फार्मर आसा त्या फार्मरांक पयलींच्यान जे कल्टिवेट करपाचो आतां कल्टिवेट करपाक सोदतात तांकां कल्टिवेट करपाक दिवचे तेंचे रायट्स आनी प्रिविलेजीस जे आसा ते तांकां पयलीं कशें फार्मरांक मेळटा ते तांकां मेळचे आनी कोणाकूच त्रास न जाता आमी हे वेटलँड सांबाळपाक जाय हांव पर्सनली हे वेटलँडचे सपोर्टान आसा म्हाका जाय वेटलँड कित्याक तुमकां खबर आसा की हालीं फर्स्ट टायम ह्या वर्सा इतको पावस पडला पूण फ्लडींग जावंक ना कारण कित्या खातीर हे सगळें उदक जें आहा ही आमची कॅचमेंट एरिया आसा मायमोळे लेक जी आसा ही आमची कॅचमेंट एरिया आसा आनी जर ही फाल्यां आमी ही सांबाळूंक पावना जाल्यार आमी फुडल्या फ्युचराक आमी कितें दितले सो हो जो प्लॅनिंग आहा वेटलँडाचो हो फ्युचराचो आसा सो तेज्या लागून हे सगळें लक्षांत दवरून फार्मरांकूय सांबाळपाक जाय बफरांतल्या प्रॉपर्टी ओनर्सांकूय सांबाळपाक जाय जी कोणाची एक्जिस्टींग घरां आहा तीय सांबाळपाक जाय आनी आमकां सगळ्यांक इट शूड बी इन्क्लुसीव सगळ्यांक घेवन कोणाक त्रास न करता हो वेटलँड डिक्लेअर जाता
नॉट हॅपी एक्चुअली कितें आहा ते आमचे प्लॉट्स आहा आमी 50 मिटर प्रपोजन येता पॅडी फिल्डासून सो एट प्रेझंट द ऑथॉरिटी इन द ड्राफ्ट नोटिफिकेशन दे शोड एज आमच्या फुडें जागा आहा ती कमी दितात पॅडी फील्ड दे शोड एज अ वॉटर बॉडी सो आय ब्रॉट इन टू नोटीस दॅट इट्स नॉट दीस वॉटर बॉडी इट इज अ पॅडी फील्ड एंड आमी आमची ते इफेक्ट जाता 50 मिटर आमची माझी प्लॉट आता 733 आनी जाता 400 समथींग. So both are getting affected and there will be no development as mentioned in the draft. So I brought a notice that will we be allowed because तुम्ही ते paddy field हा ते paddy field दाखया आणि आमकां मागीर आमची तो buffer zone काढला तरी then we go for construction also. We can apply and go for reconstruction or redevelopment anything. तो काय म्हणता नो हांवें म्हटलें सर ते paddy field हा right now there's a channel actually. The water flow जाता. ते नेवीचे गटर हा ते ॲक्च्युली ते रेल्वेचे कल्वेट आसा सो तेंच्यांनी बंद दवरला सो ते चॅनल ते ओवरफ्लोन जावन ते नेवीचे घाण सगळे गटर बिटर आनी ते भांगराचे सगळे गटर तो ओवरफ्लोन जावन फूल शेत तळे बिडे सगळे ते घाणीन भरता सो पीपल आर नॉट पीपल हॅविंग प्रॉब्लम्स टू डू दॅट एग्रीकल्चर एक्चुअली दे हॅव रेज द कंप्लेंट्स सो मेनी इयर्स बट ऑथॉरिटीज आर नॉट डुईंग एनीथिंग टू स्टॉप दॅट रिमुव्हिंग द हे सगळे ते घाण सगळे सो हांव रिक्वेस्ट केल्या यू ऑल शूड ऑल्सो फोर्स दॅट ते हे सगळे काडपाचे नेवीचे आहा ते गटर देंवता आनी कितें घाण देंवता ते बंद कर देन पीपल वील बी हॅपी तुका एग्रीकल्चर आहा ते एग्रीकल्चर मेळटा आनी आमचे सुद्दां बफर झोन आहा तो वयतलो आनी इट वील बी नॉट अ वेटलँड सो पीपल आयज सगळे पयले तुमी आसतले इतले जाण येयल्या थंयसर सो दे आर अपोजींग फॉर दॅट वी डोंट वॉन्ट वेटलँड वी वॉन्ट एग्रीकल्चर लेट पीपल बी हॅपी एंड डू पिसफूल थिंग
कितें मेजर हें आसा एक सगळें पळयतकूच अशें दिसलें की सगळे जे हांवें म्हज्या ऑब्जेक्शनान घाल्या तेच इश्यू आसा म्हणजे वेटलँडाचेर बेसिकली कोणाक ऑब्जेक्शन ना पूण आपली घरां आसा ती फाल्यां बांदपाक मेळची हो तांचो मेजर कन्सर्न आसा विच इज ऑलरेडी प्रोटेक्टेड अंडर देर रुल्स अँड रेग्युलेशन्स म्हणजे खंयचे एक्झिस्टींग स्ट्रक्चर वीच इज शोन ऑन द सर्वे मॅप ताका वयर डेव्हलपमेंट करपाक कांय ना सब्जेक्ट टू नॉट कमर्शियल रेजिडेन्शियल हें करपाक कांय ना आनी बेसिकली चडशे प्रॉब्लेम्स हेच आशिल्ले थोडे जे आमचे शेतकार भाव आशिल्ले तांचे हे आशिल्ले की शेत भितर करपाक येवचें म्हणून दॅट वी हॅव ऑलरेडी क्लॅरिफायड की वेटलँडान फार्मींग इज अलावड एंड दॅट यू ऑल कॅन डू फार्मींग ते हांवें सांगूना तांणी सांगलें तांचे सगळे रुल्स एंड रेग्युलेशन्स तांणी सांगले बेसिकली एक दोन तीनच इश्यू आशिल्ले एक तर घरां आमकां फाल्यां बांदूंक मेळची एक तर फार्मींग थंय आमकां करपाक दिवचें आनी हें करता आसतना सपोज ते सिवरेज कोण सोडटा नाजाल्यार आनी कोण सोडटा जाल्यार तुमी ते सगळें इमिडिएटली स्टॉप करपाचें हें करचें सो हे सगळें हांवें म्हज्याय ऑब्जेक्शनांनी घालां जेन्ना म्हजो टर्न येतलो तेन्ना हांवूय उलयतलो म्हाका सगळ्यांक एकूच एश्युरन्स करपा जाय जशें हांवें सकाळीं सांगलां की कोणाकूच दुखोवंक नाजाल्यार कोणाकूच भायर मारून आमकां खंय वेटलँड करपाचें ना आमचो हेतू इतलें आसा की आज जे एक वॉटर बॉडी उरल्या नाजाल्यार एक आमचे कडेन एक लंग आमचो एक एक्टीव आसा तो तसोच दवरपाचो आनी जे लोकांक बरें जाय एक एरिया कशी ती बरी एरिया करची आनी हें करता करता म्हणजे वेटलँडूय जालें नाजाल्यार कितें जातलें की आनी थोडे 10 वर्सांनी थंय आनी एक एन्क्रोचमेंट जावन आनी एक बस्ती जातली सो हें आमकां करपाचें ना आनी त्या खातीर हांव सगळ्या लोकांक परत एकदा एश्युरन्स करता जे फार्मर्स आसा तांच्या खातीर आय वील फायट सी दॅट फार्मींग इज अलावड इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट सो फाल्यां कोणाकूय दिसता की आपूण फार्मींग करचें म्हणून ही इज व्हेरी मच वेलकम टू डू फार्मींग देर 4 म्हयने फार्मींग केलें सपोज आनी बाकीचें सपोज उदक भरून उरता देन वी कॅन डिसायड वॉट टू डू बोटींग हांवें म्हणिल्लें आनी बोटींग कोणा खातीर म्हणिल्लें फार्मर्सां खातीरूच म्हणिल्लें बोटींग हांवें म्हणिल्लें तें कोमनीदाराच्या मेन जी कोमनीदारान तांकां ते शिरो दिल्ल्यो पयलीं सो कोमनीदाराक कितें रेवेन्यू येवचो म्हणून हांवें म्हणलें बोटींग करून कोमनीदार कॅन अर्न सम रेवेन्यू फार्मर्स कॅन अर्न सम रेवेन्यू सो इन ऑल भायल्या लोकांक इनवॉल्व न करता लोकलायज हें उरचें जाय आनी इवन जेन्ना हे सगळें डिक्लेअर जातलें म्हणजे फाल्यां सपोज सगळें वेवस्थीत जालें आनी डिक्लेअर जालें वेटलँड म्हणून जाल्यार दीस वेटलँड मॅनेजमेंट कमिटी म्हणून आसतली वीच वील इन्क्लूड म्हणजे अशी चेअरपर्सन धरा MLA धरा आय डोंट नो हू इज द डिस्ट्रिक्ट बट जे लोकल मनीस आसतले फार्मर्स असोसिएशनाचो एक मनीस आसतलो नाजाल्यार आनी ते घरां आसा तांचो एक मनीस आसतलो आनी दे वील मॅनेज एवरीथींग सो ती कोणा कडेन ऑथॉरिटी कडेन आसपाना ती मॅनेजमेंट कमिटी वील प्रपोज वॉट एवर इज टू बी डन टू द ऑथॉरिटीज एंड ऑथॉरिटीज वील गिव दम द परमिशन सो म्हाका दिसता हातूंत कोणेच हें जावपाची गरज ना आनी आतां जी 15 नोटिफाय जाल्ली आसा वेटलँडां थंय फार्मींग इज गोईंग ऑन अ बिग स्केल म्हणजे पयलीं फार्मींग नाशिल्लें वेटलँड डिक्लेअर जातकूच तें फार्मींग आनी जालें आनी आज तुमी उदळ हें वाचतलो इवन फादर पॉल मॅक्स हांव देव बरें करूं म्हणटा ताका हें खरेंच तांकां खबर आसा वॉट इज द नीड ऑफ द आवर एंड ही इज ऑल्सो सेट दॅट दीस शूड बी नोटिफायड म्हणून एज अ वेटलँड सो इन ऑल हांगा पसून जो सूर येता भितरल्यान जे लोक उलयतात दे आर नॉट अगेन्स्ट वेटलँड एंड दे आर सेंग कोणे तरी एकट्यान इन्वेस्टिगेट करपाचो तांकां प्रयत्न केल्लो बट एवरीबडी इज फॉर वेटलँड पूण आमचे रायट्स प्रोटेक्ट कर म्हणटा इतलें आसा
Thank you.